Welcome to MVS Wood Products. My name's David. How about I give you a short tour of our sawmill? We're currently sitting in what we like to call the slab field, which is our overflow storage area, as well as an area for us to burn slabs. You can see in the center of the shot there, that's our pile where we burn slabs. And as I walk you back to the sawmill, let me just talk about our setup here. We're off-grid, and this creek, McCurdy Creek, services our sawmill as well as a couple of households. We have a generator that produces about 20 kilowatts of power and is enough for our operation if we supplement with a few gas motors. As we get nearer to the sawmill, you'll start to see more and more piles of wood. And one thing about running sawmill is it tends to produce a lot of side lumber, which then needs to be stored. So before we look at the mill in detail, let me hop in the loader and run over and grab us a log so we have something to cut up. That's a 930 loader. It lifts quite a bit of weight and is still relatively fuel efficient. So I think we'll grab a cedar log for this video, just because, I mean, it's super handy, and mostly that's what I have lying around at this time. We have a cabin under construction in our yard. You probably keep catching glimpses off to the left-hand side. We try and build one cabin shell every year if we can. So as we rattle our way back to the sawmill, I invite you to reach down and hit the subscribe button. Here we are at the sawmill. Let me roll this log onto the deck here. And then I'll walk around and start up the mill. Our sawmill is a cutting edge, which is not manufactured anymore. But when it was initially purchased in the 90s, it was a high-end mill. It has all the things a sawmill should. Hydraulic turner, hydraulic toes, hydraulic dogs. Basically everything's hydraulic. The mill itself cuts about 34 inches wide, and there's about 28 inches of clearance off the top bar, which means that most 3-foot diameter logs we could cut. You may notice that our mill has quite a lot of rail. We've added on 10 feet at the end there, and that puts our mill at about 35 feet of usable deck space, which means that we can cut some pretty long timbers. In the top right corner of your screen, you can see a faded green bin. That's our sawdust bin. As our mill is stationary, we actually shovel the sawdust into that bin, and then we use the forklift to pack the bin and dump the sawdust. During high production times of the year, I could fill that sawdust bin within a week. This is my last cut in this video here. And as this tour probably left you with more questions than answers, why don't you go ahead and put them in the comments below. Let us know what you want to see more of. And thanks for watching.